Hi, I'm Brittany B, the RD. Last week I talked about the Paleo Autoimmune Protocol, what it is and who it's intended for. This week I'll be talking about the scientific evidence about it and the pros and cons about the diet. But before I do, take a second and follow my Instagram account at BrittanyB_the RD. So there's actually only been one research study to date on the diet, and it was actually done last year in 2017. So 18 adults actually enrolled in the study, but only 15 completed the study. And out of those 15, 9 had Crohn's disease and 6 had ulcerative colitis. The patients were on kind of all different types of medications. Some were on mesalamine, some were on immunomodulators, some were on steroids, and some were on biologics. The patients followed the elimination phase for 6 weeks and then the maintenance phase for 5 weeks. 73% of the 15 patients achieved remission by week 6 and then maintained their remission during the maintenance phase. Here are some positive aspects about the diet. So I think the best part of this protocol is that they address more than just diet. So they're addressing sleep, stress, exercise, and also providing a support system, which I think is huge and is a great aspect of the program. Some aspects about the diet that I really like. The first thing is that they recommend fermented foods, which have been proposed to strengthen the gut barrier. I also like that they recommend avoiding things like added sugars, processed foods, NSAIDs, alcohol. They're all great things to avoid when you're in a flare. Here are some negative aspects about the diet. In the research study, 3 patients had actually just started their biologic therapy, so some of their results could have been from that. So I think it's also important to note that even for the people who achieved remission by week 6, their fecal calprotectin level, which is a stool test that accurately measures the inflammation in your bowel, theirs did not significantly decrease. What they really measured in this study was their quality of life, and that's really important, but that's not inflammation. One negative aspect about diet is that it's so restrictive that it's really hard to follow, but also even when you're following it, you really need a doctor to be supervising, just because you're at such an increased risk for nutrient deficiencies during that time. The last thing is that the diet really eliminates a lot of sources of soluble fiber, and soluble fiber can actually be really helpful during a flare because it can actually help slow down your stool transit time. Stay tuned for next week, where I'll be comparing all the different diets that I've assessed in this series of vlogs. Hey, don't forget to follow my Instagram account at BrittanyB_the RD. Thanks for listening. I'll see you guys next time.